Shadow the Hedgehog. He is one of the first modern video game villains of our generation. If you took Sonic, put some black paint on him and some red accents, then it'd be Shadow. Shadow is like Luigi if Luigi hated his brother and wanted to kill him. In every single game he is in, Shadow is seen going up against Sonic in some form or another. Because Shadow the Hedgehog is so famous, that's why I've decided today to give him a 6 Pokemon team in hopes that he will finally have enough strength to beat Sonic once and for all. But before I tell you the team, I have to ask if you'd please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss a single video as I upload one just like this every single week on Saturday. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Shadow was created and looks exactly like Sonic. Shadow works for his creator, Dr. Eggman, in order to help conquer the Earth. As we all learned from the first Pokemon movie, the originals will always be better than the clones. Therefore, Sonic will always be better than Shadow. Because of this, Mewtwo is a perfect Pokemon to be on this list.
I pitted them against each other, but not until they set aside their differences did I see the true power they all shared deep inside. I see now that the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. It is what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are.
Because he was made to be better than Sonic, he can move even faster, and this is due to his hover shoes. His hover shoes function in the same way that the name suggests. They allow Shadow to hover over the ground. Because of both the speed and the hover shoes, Gliscor is a great Pokemon to be on this list. Just like Sonic, Shadow can perform the same spinning attacks. Whether it's a spin, dash, or homing attack, Shadow can take out enemies one by one, just like Sonic. Shadow also has the ability to go Super Shadow. Just like Sonic, when Shadow harnesses the power of the Chaos Emeralds, he has the ability to transform into Super Shadow. When Shadow is in this state, he becomes very bright and super powerful. Because of the combination of his spin attacks and his form, the Super Shadow, Electrode is a perfect Pokemon to be on this list because he is both round and bright when he... Also, like Sonic, Shadow is great at hand-to-hand combat, showing that he can fight without using his spin dash attacks. Shadow uses this fighting style when he constantly delivers blow after blow and hit after hit, such as his barrages of punches and kicks. This kind of reminds me of Incineroar using the move Darkest Lariat, and because of this, that's why he's great to be on this list. Much like many other characters in the Sonic universe, Shadow has extraordinary skills when it comes to driving or piloting vehicles. Over the years, Shadow has operated several vehicles such as his famous motorcycles and gliders. Because of this, Shadow needs a vehicle like Pokemon on his team, and what better Pokemon to represent a vehicle than Cyclizar, as he literally looks like a bike. For the final Pokemon on this list, we have Absol. Absol is on this list because he looks like Shadow, matching his whole dark theme aesthetic to him, and especially when he goes into his dark shadow state. Shadow enters into this dark state when his mind becomes fueled by thoughts of pure evil, and Absol always just seems like pure evil. And that's it, those are the Pokemon I'd give to Shadow. But just to go over his team again, we have Mewtwo, Gliscor, Electrode, Incineroar, Cyclizar, and Absol. So yeah, that's it. Those are the Pokemon I'd give to Shadow if he was a Pokemon trainer. So if you like this video, I recommend you checking out this one right here, as I gave Sonic a Pokemon team. So anyways, with all that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.